Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Georgia Lottery $5 Merry Money ticket. This ticket is part of the November 2023 series of tickets, just came out this past week. It is a number match game, and then there is a bonus spot where you can find, if you can find the $100 burst, you win $100. And this is a part of the Christmas series, so yeah, we're kind of getting festive this month. It is of note that this is a second chance drawing ticket. So, I'm always a little suspicious about second chance drawing tickets because to me it seems like a gimmicky way for the state lotteries to not pay out as much as they normally would on a regular ticket. So we'll see if that holds true on this one as well. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.44, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 all the way up to $300,000. Now, looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. I guess I do note that kind of the top prize is not where we would expect it to be. And then we do have this kind of annoying $8 prize, but I guess it really doesn't matter how you're getting your money back as long as you're getting it back. So I guess we do need to mention taxes. So for any prize in Georgia, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. And so I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game. And so that is going to affect this top prize. So for me, instead of that $300,000 top prize, I'm going to view this as $210,750. And so yeah, that's what we're going to view that as. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 71 and 72%. So that does exceed the 70% minimum that we always look for every ticket. So we'll see how this payout compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video. But we do need to note that this 71% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which are really tough to hit. Not hardly anybody will hit them. So there are very few people who are going to see a 71% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you're going to expect to see between $5 and $100. Now, there at the $100 prize level, the split is about 12 to 88. So only about 12% of these $100 prizes are going to fall here in the bottom 99% and will be available to the average folks. So it is going to be a little bit hard to hit the $100 prize. The large majority, 88%, are going to fall here in the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that it's about 1 in every 344 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it. And so, you're in well over $1,500 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really need to hit that top prize. So that is important information to know. So because so few people are going to be winning in the top 1%, we're going to subtract out the value of all of these prizes from that payout number you saw earlier. And that's going to leave us with just the value of the bottom 99% of prizes. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 61 and 62%. So that too is above the minimum 60% that we look for here. So this is, well in that average range, or I guess the comfortable range of bottom 99% payout. So again, we'll see how this compares to other $5 tickets as we go through the video. Now here on this page, we're keeping track of the increases and decreases in Georgia $5 tickets. This Merry Money ticket was almost exactly had this exact same payout as the ticket that came out in October, the $300,000 cash blast. It was like the slightest of increases, but at least it didn't go down. So that, I guess, is something. Let's see. Yeah, not much to say down here on the graph. You can see this is going to be a pretty average $5 ticket. Up here at the top in green, you see the best ticket in every category, just in case you are playing Georgia $5 tickets. So if you're looking for overall value, that Georgia Lottery 30th anniversary ticket that came out last July, this is the like by far the best $5 ticket that we've seen in a while. So it's this data point right here. We have seen better $5 tickets in the past, but as of right now, this is the best one. If you're playing for odds, that Scorching Hot Sevens ticket would be the one that you would want to play. If you are looking to lose as little money as possible, and looking for a high bottom 99% payout. So this would be tickets that are friendly to the average player. That power play ticket would be the one you would want to go for. And then if you are more of a high roller and you're looking for a better payout when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Giant Jumbo Bucks would be the ticket that you would want to be playing. And then over here, we are also keeping track of top prizes as well. And according to the Georgia Lottery, this is kind of catches my eye here. The King of Cash ticket that came out this past June, this has not seen a top prize won. So, you know, the odds should be way better now for a top prize than they were back in June. Now here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $5 tickets based on overall payout. Let's see, 71.95. So this Merry Money ticket actually is a relatively good $5 ticket by Georgia standards. You can see it came in here in 4th place. So there are only a few $5 tickets that would have better payout than this one. So, you know, if you are playing $5 tickets, this one would be, you know, one that you would probably want to pick up. I personally don't like the $5 ticket category, so I probably won't be playing this, but I know a lot of people do like them. And then here on this page, we are ranking these Georgia $5 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout or the friendliness to the average player. And let's see, Merry Money is in 8th place here. So, you know, not as great for the average person, but still acceptable, you know, in that 60% range. So, yeah, that's where this ticket kind of ranks with other $5 tickets. Now, this is the comparison across states. And so you can see Georgia, compared to what other states are offering, has relatively good $5 tickets until you look at the Massachusetts value. So we'll wait to look at Massachusetts value, and we'll just note that Merry Money comes in 10th place. So this is the 10th best $5 ticket that we've seen, and you can see the value of Georgia tickets are way better than, you know, California, Florida, Texas, and New York. New York's not even on the list, so it's way down at the bottom. But really what we want to do is look and see at the top of the list what's going on. And here we have Massachusetts. Massachusetts is really the only state that puts out $5 tickets at payouts where $5 ticket payouts should be. So, you know, Massachusetts is regularly putting out $5 tickets at 76% payout. So we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can do this, you know, if they can regularly put out $5 tickets at 76% payout and still make plenty of money doing it, then why is Georgia putting out $5 tickets at 71% payout? That is a 5 percentage point difference. And that's a huge difference when you think about how much money goes into making one of these games. So just one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets as part of it, you know, that make up the whole game. You know, 10 million times the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one game. And when you think about 5% of $50 million, you know, that's $2.5 million that the Massachusetts Lottery feels like it can put into the hands of its customers that the Georgia Lottery folks are just sticking in their pockets. And, you know, when you ask, you know, why would Georgia do that? Why would a state, you know, make the payout so much less than another state's payout? I don't think there's a good answer to that. It really comes down to just the greed of the state and the perspective of the state, of its customers. I think this $5 category is like the biggest ripoff category of any price point for scratch tickets at all. You know, I think the states know that the $5 denomination is one that's convenient for customers, and so they purposefully kind of scam customers on these. They lower the payout way more than they should. And so I don't recommend playing $5 tickets from any state except for Massachusetts, just because the gap is so huge between what Massachusetts is doing and what all the other states are doing. So in my opinion, you know, because scratchers are a losing venture anyway, my advice is you want to play the best possible product you can. And at this time, Massachusetts has the best possible product. So my advice is stop playing inferior tickets and just buy the best product you can. Find a Massachusetts scratcher online, on social media that you like and you trust, and just go in on books with them, instead of buying, crappy tickets from the other states. Now, here on this page, um, this is the ranking for bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. 61% Merry Money. This is a little bit more competitive than on the other screen. Fifth place overall, so relatively friendly ticket to the average player right there. And then on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. 71%, not even close to being good enough to making this list. But you do see some $5 tickets on here. So Massachusetts has some $5 tickets on the top 36 list. So it is possible we're just waiting for states to step up and do what they ought to be doing anyways. And then here on this page, the bottom 99%, top 36, 61%, a little bit closer to making the list, but didn't quite make it. But we do see, a couple of, well, I don't know if it's a couple, maybe just one Georgia $5 ticket on this list. So it is possible, again, for tickets, $5 tickets to be here. So that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $5 Merry Money ticket. It's definitely not as bad as it could be, but it's definitely not where it should be. So that's my 2 cents. Again, for me, like if I'm playing $5 tickets, I'm buying in a book of Massachusetts tickets. I'm not going to buy tickets that are 5 percentage points less than where they should be. But if you are playing this ticket, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.